What if I told you that chocolate wasn't always sweet and creamy? In fact, it was once so revered that ancient civilizations used it as medicine and even in religious ceremonies. Today, chocolate is everywhere, but behind every bar is a complex process involving tropical rainforests, ancient traditions, and cutting-edge technology. Curious to see how your favorite treat is made? Let's unlock the secrets behind chocolate. Chocolate is more than just a sweet indulgence. It's the result of a fascinating journey that dates back thousands of years. And although modern technology has refined the process, some of the methods used today remain surprisingly similar to those employed by ancient civilizations like the Mayans and Aztecs. Let's explore the journey from bean to bar. Part 1. The cacao tree and pods. Our story begins in the tropical regions near the equator, where cacao trees flourish. These trees require incredibly specific conditions, temperatures of around 25 degrees Celsius and humidity levels above 80%. The trees produce large pods filled with cacao beans, though you'd never guess by looking at them that these bitter beans would one day become the sweet chocolate we love. Unlike most fruits, cacao pods don't simply fall to the ground when ripe. Instead, they're carefully harvested by hand, each pod cut one by one. This manual process has been practiced for centuries, as the delicate nature of the trees and pods makes automation nearly impossible. Part 2. Fermentation and drying. Once the beans are removed from the pods, they undergo a critical transformation, fermentation. Packed into wooden boxes and covered with banana leaves, the beans ferment for several days. This process not only removes the sticky white pulp surrounding the beans, but also develops the rich, complex flavors that will later be recognized as chocolate. After fermentation, the beans are laid out under the sun to dry. This step is vital to prevent mold from forming and to further enhance the beans' flavor. Once dried, they're ready to embark on their journey to factories around the world. Part 3. Roasting and winnowing. The next stop is the factory, where the beans are inspected and then roasted to perfection. This step brings out the deep, nutty flavors we associate with chocolate. Roasting times can vary, but they're key to getting that rich, complex taste. After roasting, the beans are cracked open and the outer shells are removed, leaving behind the cacao nibs, the heart of chocolate. These nibs are what give chocolate its intense flavor, but they're still far from the finished product. Part 4. Grinding and conching. The nibs are then ground into a thick paste known as chocolate liquor. Don't let the name fool you. There's no alcohol here. This mixture contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter, the natural fat from the beans. Next comes a process called conching, where the chocolate is mixed and refined for hours to achieve its smooth texture. This crucial step breaks down particles and enhances the flavor, ensuring the chocolate will melt perfectly on your tongue. Part 5. Tempering and molding. Now it's time to temper the chocolate. This step involves heating and cooling the chocolate to give it its shiny finish and that satisfying snap when you break it. Without tempering, chocolate would look dull and crumbly. Once tempered, the chocolate is poured into molds to create the bars, truffles, or bonbons we love. After cooling, the final product is wrapped, ready to be shipped out and enjoyed by chocolate lovers all over the world. Part 6. Fun facts. Did you know that chocolate bars can contain beans from hundreds of cacao pods? Or that the type of chocolate depends on how much cocoa butter and milk are added? Whether it's milk, dark, or white, every bar has a story rooted in the rainforests and refined through centuries of craftsmanship. Thanks for joining us on this sweet journey. If you enjoyed learning about how chocolate is made, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing stories from Curiosity Unlocked. What's your favorite kind of chocolate? Let us know in the comments.